Hi everyone, this is video number 44 and it's the water analogy video, and it is related to the thread True Bars, Candles and Market Sentiment, which is a very interesting and fascinating thread, and it's really spearheaded by G with his tremendous knowledge, experience, insight and so on. So hello there G. Right, since we know that the water level increases when water amount increases, volume, extended range, and we know what was the water level at the normal water amount, and we know that there is a direct correlation between water level, that's the range, and the water amount volume. We know the exact range when the volume will return to its normal flow rate. So I'm going to do a slightly different analogy here. The only thing it won't tell us, this won't give us obviously a sonar view. Okay, so the black line here is our price, but in our analogy here it's the road surface. So here's our car, and as it's travelling along on a level road surface, we're getting 30 miles to the gallon, and as he goes up the hill he's having to put his foot on the accelerator, so he's using more fuel. So he's now doing 10 miles to the gallon, so he's using more volume up. So you can see here, look, MPG, miles to the gallon, so less miles to the gallon, more volume of fuel used. More miles to the gallon, less volume of fuel used. Now as he's going up this hill, eventually it starts to level off and it returns back to the normal volume state, which is the 30 miles to the gallon. So if we had, for example, a meter, not a miles per hour meter, but a miles per gallon meter or gauge, you can see in this instance, for example, if when he's climbed up this hill and his volume was obviously increased, if the volume starts to drop off and it returns a reading of 30 miles to the gallon, we can then predict that he's then going to be on a level surface again. And when he goes downhill, obviously what we've got now is we've got 120 miles to the gallon, so he's using very little fuel, so the gauge will swing right around here, and as the gauge comes back around to the 30, then we can say, well, we know that at 30 miles to the gallon he's on a level tarmac surface. So that's my little analogy, and please excuse my horrible little drawings here. Obviously this doesn't give us the river bed view and a sonar image, but it is just one of the little facets of this thread, and I thought I would enlighten you all with my musings. Okay, cheerio now, bye.